The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day after the market close. Tom takes your phone calls from 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time using the data available at that time.
Let's go to Dave in Portland, Oregon. Hey, Dave, what's going on?
Well, thanks, Tom. I've got my wife, Jan, on the phone. She's been a nurse for 46 years. And,
hi, Jan. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine. Thank you, Tom.
Good.
We think you're great.
I appreciate it. Growling and prowling with us out there.
You have the courage to stand up and put your neck out and say, hey, this is the way it should be, and not very many people do.
Thanks, man.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 9 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone had a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Let's take a look at one of our 4 agreements. Transform your life. When you refuse to take things personally, you avoid many upsets in your life. Your feelings of anger, jealousy, and even sadness will simply disappear if you don't take them personally. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials up 55, NASDAQ up 26, S&P's up 6, gold contract down $11.60, traded at $1,324 an ounce. Silver off 14 cents at $21.74 an ounce. Platinum down $16 at $1,409 an ounce. Copper up 2 pennies at $3.30 a pound. Light sweet crude up 26 cents, trading out at 102.92. That's come down pretty much from that 108 mark. Bonds down 18 ticks at 133.03. That's building costs for higher price. That baby came down with light volume. King dollar up 217 ticks at 80.66. The euro down 42, trading at 134.84 rather. From the yen up 48, trading out at 98.92. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? Okay, so we had a sideways market. You did 585 million shares. Bottom line, to try to get into the lows of yesterday, didn't handle it. We're building a little cause here, folks, I suspect, to get back up to the 1729, to get into the 1776 and finish off. It's going to be a complex ABC structure on the way up. That's what you have. Intraday today, you can see what happened intraday yesterday and today. In both cases, and we put this up, you happen to watch on Target TV, what you're going to see is that each and every time that you get down to the bottom of this range, bottom line rejected it with lower volume. And when you spun topside at 1350 yesterday afternoon, you had some volume behind the move. And right into the close, we had some volume behind the move. That's saying, guess what? That baby wants to finish off that ABC structure on the way up when it took out that B point on Fed Wednesday. Dow Industrials. Now, the Dow is the weak dog, no doubt, has been the weak dog for quite a while. Had the biggest retracement coming off the August 2nd high. You got almost right down to the June 24th low. Rejected that price, went back topside, came off that. That's still going to go up and at least test that high from Wednesday. Now, NASDAQ Composite. NASDAQ Composite strong. NASDAQ Composite continues to stay at high price. The Composite right now, it did $1.7 billion versus the $1.8 billion. And bottom line is that what you have there, she's building cause to actually go up and blow away that $37.98 price point. And one of the tigers that just filled me in, and this is a beautiful thing, no doubt, because this is your benchmark, folks. If we go back over to the SPY for a second, thanks, Terry, appreciate it. If we go back over to the SPY, this is what you have. The SPY come down today to 169.05, and this is insane when this happens like this, folks, okay? So check it out. So you come down on 74 million shares, and May 22nd is the benchmark high. That's where we had some juice, 244 million. Guess what? The high of that is 169.07. You go to 169.05, rejects it with 74 million versus 244. That's why, you have 2 different things going on there. You're going to need real juice in order to break that down. I suspect first, though, it's going to break it up, get into that 1776, or in that case, it'll be 176 on the SPY, and then, yes, we go downtown. Gold. Let's go over to the gold contract. We look at the gold contract. This is what we have with gold. She's building cause to get the lower price. Now, this is going to be real problematic coming into a Friday. Fridays in the gold market, folks, can be great if you're going up, and they're a disaster when you're going down. So what do we have? We're at 1324.20. You're near the bottom of the small consolidation that you're in right now. And it doesn't look good. I say when it doesn't look good, it just wants to pull back more. The setups of dynamite in the gold, even in the physical metal, the setups of dynamite, but they do want to get back to that June 24th level. We go over and look at Rheingold Resources, which is one of the strongest ones out here, GOLD. It held there. It's held today, and it has lighter volume. There's no doubt about that. But you're still building cause, and it looks to me like this Rheingold's at 72, wants to break down somewhere into the 64 level. If you go over to Gold Corp and we take a look at Gold Corp right now is building steam for a lower price. We're at 25.68, and which is wide open there. Is basically 24 to 20, 24.73. The Anico Eagle, we go take a look at AEM. What AEM had done, yes, the AEM's going to be a problem. Amazing, actually. This used to be one of the strongest gold stocks from 2004 to part of 2006. Anico Eagle, this would have an Anico Eagle. She has 1.3 million today. She's getting really close to her June 28th low, which is $25. You're at 26.28 right now, and that doesn't. She can jump the creek in a second. So she jumps the creek. It's going to be a big heads up. Actually, you know what we'll do? We're going to go over to Royal Gold. See, this is a problem. RGLD. We take a look at Royal Gold. We have what Royal Gold. Yeah, she had already broke a B point. She broke it with volume. This is an ABC structure on the way down. And Royal Gold, the way that Royal Gold's business model is set up, folks, okay? They have literally one of the best business models in the gold business. They basically act like a bank. They have all of, 21 employees. They turn around and they take in per quarter right now. Let's see what they're doing. They're doing about $75 million a quarter with 21 employees. They get paid royalties off the gross price. So they're not basically handling the expense side of the ratio, which is absolutely huge. Bonds. We're going to take a look at the bond market out here. Now, that's what we have with bonds. Right now, the 30-year, we're at 133, and this baby is looking sweet. And when I say looking sweet, folks, this is saying to me this baby wants to charge up to 140. If we look at the 10-year, right now, the 10-year is laying at TYZ3. TYZ3. Okay. So the 10-year, we're at 126.02, and yes, he wants to go to 130. And at 130, what we're going to see there is we're at 2.64 right now. At 130, that baby's all the way down to 2.2, 2.3. The lows were 1.67. And I suspect what you're going to actually see here is that we went from a 1.67 yield up to a 2.999. I hit 3 for a few minutes. Coming all the way back down. We went down very fast, but guess what? It looks to me like we're going to go back up pretty quick also. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Some of the high-volume stocks in a low-volume market out here. You had Hertz down $4 at 21.63. Bank of America was down 6 at 14.03. BlackBerry is toast. That was down 5 cents at 7.95. That's not even holding the bid. I think that's a fake bid anyway. That's just the fund wanting to get out of BlackBerry, folks. Because when you look at where they bought the stock a lot higher than the $9, and they're just looking for someone to overbid them, I think. Wells Fargo was off 20 cents. We take a look at some of the Dow stocks out here. You had the Caterpillar off 30. Oxy was up 67. Big Blue was up 75. Walmart was down 3. Let's go over to Walmart. What did happen yesterday, Walmart had some juice on the way down, and that's going to be problematic because when the volume just blows out of it, it held price pretty good, actually. We only went from 75.94 down to 74.65, but the volume is massive. It did 14.9 million shares here. And the number on Walmart, just keep that in mind, that number is that 72 number. That's 72. I mean, we're quite a way away from it right now, but let me make sure I get the right number. I believe it is, though. It's 72.25, I think it is. Yeah, it's 70.25. So Walmart would have to come down another $4. But if Walmart comes down $4, folks, get out of the way. Because let me tell you something. That was a 12-year consolidation, and it took 12 years to break out of it. And it ends up being a false break to the top side, which, volume-wise, I'm saying, yeah, it looks like it is. If it ends up being that, oh, man, Walmart's going to get toasted and roasted. Walmart will be down to... When you can't bust them up, what do? You bust them down. That'll put Walmart somewhere into $40, $42. So it is absolutely problematic. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. You Tigers and Tigresses, you stay right there. We appreciate it. How about that America's Cup team, right? Amazing. 8-1 down, folks, and they end up winning 9-8. That's a beautiful thing. We ended out, finish up 55. Nasdaq up 26. S&P's up 6.5. We're going to be right back.